Alicia, in this first part, I'd just like to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
I work. I'm currently working as a physiotherapist. To be more specific, I'm a freelancer at the moment. So I'm renting a room and I'm providing treatments to my patients and I'm taking care of an accurate diagnosis.
Thank you. And where do you work?
I work in the city center in the water port. It's a very good spot that everyone has great access to.
Hmm. Is this a good place to work?
Yeah, definitely. I work with my coworker, and he's very supportive. We are creating our own atmosphere, so we are our own bosses.
Would you like the place where you work to make any changes?
Yeah, we are planning to renovate a little bit to buy new equipment to provide even more advanced treatments to our patients. We would like to develop for sure to be more on social media, so everything is in
Mm.
progress.
Thank you. Now let's talk about exercise. Do you enjoy doing exercise?
Oh, definitely. Exercising, it's a fundamental part of my life. As I know, I am aware how important it is in our lives just to prevent any kind of diseases or
Mm.
cardiovascular conditions, or just to feel better, to not feel any strain, especially in my profession. I need to be strong, so that's crucial.
Is there any type of exercise you don't like?
It's hard to say because I like every kind of activities, but what I don't like most, maybe it's a long distance jog. It's
Mm.
after 5K, I feel bored and I want to move on to something else.
How do you feel after you've done some exercise?
Oh, I've never regretted yet the exercise that I done. So I feel excitement, I feel joy and proud of myself that I did something that will improve my future and better mood and just more energized and the feeling that I did something productive.
Do you think people in your country do enough exercise?
I have a feeling that yes, healthy lifestyle is very common now and well promoted by influencers, by celebrities. So it's uh, it's a yeah, it's improving for sure. So definitely yes.
Thank you. Now let's talk about holidays. What do you usually do if you go on holiday?
Well, I'm not a person who likes to sit in a place, so I really like to explore. And then I have a feeling that I work on myself grow. Um, I like to see new places,
Mm.
um, travel a lot, and for sure I like to do it with my friends.
Thank
Uh,
you. Do you feel you have enough free time to go on holiday?
well, not at the moment, but but from New Year I would like to have more time, and for sure I will have more stable finances for that. So I'm looking forward.
Thank you. Now, Alicia, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you. So if you look in the chat right now, you should be able to see your question or your topic. I'd like you to describe a time when you learned something new from watching an online video. All right. Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yeah. Um, so the time that I recently learned something new, now I'm thinking of dance choreography. I um I um what I discovered about myself is that I like to spend my free time while dancing. So I just explored that hip hop and contemporary style is for me. So I've been searching for some new choreographies, some um, some ideas, and some platforms that might a little bit inspire me. Um, so uh, I've learned from it how people can express themselves while dancing, and I've used a YouTube platform for that. I discovered that dancers in the US. So I've been following their moves at first, and then I I implemented that to my practice as well. What I'm thinking of is are is the physio course that I've done, and I've been practicing the mulligan concept on my clients, and I see that it was very beneficial for them.
Okay, sorry, Alicia, thank you. Do you generally like learning new things?
Yeah, that's yeah, I really enjoy that. As
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, thank you. Now, we've been talking about a time that you learned something new, and I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions related to this. So let's consider, first of all, types of learning. So a lot of the time in today's world, people learn online. What are some of the benefits of learning online?
well, one of the crucial benefits is that we can turn on uh, the topic or the course that we are trying to get something from anytime we want. So it's very flexible. Um, we can we can see the a certain topic several of times.
Mm. And yeah, what's the benefit if you can watch something again and again and again?
Well, uh, then just a person is more likely to remember aspects once what he wants to gain from the topic.
Mm. And what's the difference between learning something by reading and learning something by doing?
Well, these are the two different types of learning. So whenever we learn something theoretically, which is as well important, then to it's the best way is to connect those both types of learning, and then in practice we can see how um, how it works in practice. So for sure, trying new things in practice, it's more beneficial.
Mm. And which do you think people prefer? Is it, yeah, learning by doing or learning by just reading?
For sure by doing, and if they think that they prefer from reading, then in a real life situation will show them that actually the practice is more important.
Mm. Okay, thank you. Let's move on and talk about continuous learning in adulthood. So when it comes to older adults, maybe people who are 60, 70, 80, how does learning benefit older adults in terms of their mental health?
It's for the whole lifetime. It's important to keep on learning, just to for the constant progress, and for the brain is as well important to be able to memorize things, and then to avoid some kind of disease like Alzheimer, for example.
Hmm.
Um,
You mentioned memorizing. Do you think that's the best way for older adults to learn things?
Memorizing, yeah, it's well one of the aspects that is beneficial, but as well, by while practicing, by um being able to use it in real life with people, maybe with a group of people, that would be something.
And yeah, what might happen if a society's people aren't educated? What might happen if they don't learn?
They might feel stuck, and the lack of progress then leads to maybe some kind of depression, or the feeling that for some people it might be enough, but
Mm.
most people I know, they want to explore and learn new things.
All right. Thank you very much, Alicia. That is the end of the speaking test.